Hello everyone, welcome back to another Friday where we continue to work on the Kanban board. Let me just take care of a few things before we begin. As always, we need to take care of the socials here. First Discord and then Twitter. Just to let everyone know that we are live. Okay, this one's done. Where's Twitter? Here we go. All right. Close this and take a look at this. We're almost there. Only 6 more people to cross 5K. If you are not subscribed, the button right below me should say subscribe. So if it says subscribe, just go ahead and click it. See what happens. And leave a like while you're down there. Midhu, hi Tuto, nice to meet you again. Hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well as well. Thank you for being here. And Hamad as well. Oh, you're always first on the chat most of the time, but that's nice. That's nice. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. You're awesome. You two are awesome. But yeah, come on. Let's see if we can get this to 5K today. Couple of hours, 6 people, should be easy. Just check if you're not subscribed. All right, I should put this somewhere else. Is this a new? I should have another window down here. I don't. That's interesting. Doesn't pop a new window here, or just do this actually. Ooh, not that. Come on. There you go. All right, perfect. So where do we end up last week? We can now edit tasks. We can delete tasks. We can create projects. And I think the plan today is to edit a project name and also delete it. Let me log in here. Just 1 second. I have a few projects already here. We have this new project here. We can change the project on a task. I need to remember that we are still missing one feature for the tasks, which is the labels. I can see the pills here that represent the label for the tasks, but we still don't have a way to change that. So after we're done with the project here, we just need to get that done. Should be pretty easy, I guess. Just one more field here on the task edit dialog, and we should be good to go. Now, the idea that we discussed last week was maybe when you click on a project in the sidebar, you have the project name here. So to edit a project, I was thinking maybe we make this a clickable element, like a link. When you hover over it, you can it underlines. So you see an underline here, and it makes it clickable, or lets you know that you can click on it. And also maybe add like an edit icon here that appears when you hover over a project. This has to change when you click on all tasks, because this should not be clickable. So it only works when you click on a project on the sidebar. So that's the idea. And as for the edit method, this will just trigger another dialog like this one, where you can change the name of the project, click save, cancel, or also you can delete a project. We need to be careful when deleting a project, because that means that all of the tasks that belong to that project should be cleared out. So the foreign ID should be cleared out. But I think we can manage that with with a constraint on the migration, like cascade on delete, something like that. We are going to test that out in a few moments. But for now, let's start with the clickable event. Mauricio Muñoz Pareja, hola, ¿cómo estás? Me encanta tu canal, pero solo entiendo la mitad. ¿Podrías crear un canal en español? Yes. Well, I don't have a plan for a Spanish canal, for a Spanish you trip me up there. I don't have any plans for a Spanish channel just yet. I can barely keep up with this one, to be honest. So adding a second channel on top would be kind of a big undertaking. But it's not out of the question. I would say that. Maybe in the future, but not for now. And I apologize if you don't understand most of it. And yeah, I also know that the only way to get captions is with the automated captions from Google, from YouTube, which are not always the best. But yeah, that's what we have right now. That's what we're with. That's what we are playing with. So let's figure out a way that we can make this clickable only when we have a project on it. Oh, before I forget, I did something while I was off camera, and it has to do with the events, or the way that the sidebar is listening for events. I don't know if you remember, but on the sidebar component, I used to have like a dummy method here with the on property, and I was just listening for all of the events that I wanted. A task created, updated, deleted, and project created. You're welcome, Mauricio. Thank you. So I had a dummy method here because I couldn't make it work with just the wire refresh on the element. But then I remember that when I looked at the group component, actually in the group template, see, this here worked, and it was weird to me that it would work here but not on the sidebar. I tried to do it in the sidebar, but it didn't work for me. But then I realized I just need to do it. I think I was trying to do it outside the component, like in the dashboard, I believe. I think I was trying to do it here, which doesn't make sense, to be honest. So instead, what I ended up doing is I went to the sidebar template, and in this div, not this one up here or this one up here, I just created in this div a bunch of listeners for the events that I wanted. This is Alpine, by the way. This is Alpine.js listening for the Livewire events on a window level, so anywhere in the page where this event is emitted. And then I just have to call wire refresh, and then I don't need to have that dummy method in the sidebar component to listen to all of those events. I just need to have them here visible everywhere, and all I need to do is call wire refresh, and everything works as it should. When you create a task, it reflects on the sidebar. When you assign it to a project, all of the counts in the badges update as well. So yeah, I just did that little update to the sidebar component while we were off. All right. Let's head over to the header component real quick to study what we can do. So right now, we have this H2 with a title. And also in the header component, on the header class itself, we have just a public string title. And this is where we can start doing things. because this project ID is from the URL. So I think we could use that to switch between a regular H2 to just display the title, or a clickable element, maybe a link for the project ID. Let's see if we can get that going. All right, so let's say maybe if project ID. Oh, that's not right. And else. And if. So I'm referring to project ID because this is a property of the component and it's public and can be null. So if this is null, meaning that means that we are going to just display this H2 with whatever the title is, which we are setting up as all tasks. But if it isn't, then let's try and add a link. A href, whatever. And we're not going to, let's just start with the setting of the title here. We need to give it the same styling, by the way. That should do it. Let's see if just that works. Save that, come over here, and if we check this, yeah, that's right. There is the link. And if we click on all tasks, inspect, I said inspect, it's just an H2. Perfect. All right, so we can switch between a link and an H2. Now we need a hover. Let's add a hover when it's a link. Project A. Oh, that didn't change. Why not? See that? Project A didn't change. If I refresh, is it going to be? Yeah, it's only a refresh. Oh, okay. Why didn't it refresh? Didn't we face this already? So what are we doing on any, keep doing that. What are we doing on, I think I know why, because I'm in the browser, and when I'm in Visual Studio Code, Command P is for switching files. Command P in the browser is for printing. Figure it out. So is it in the group? Yeah, I have this here. So this is called This event fires whenever I click on a link in the sidebar. That sets the value on the URL, but that doesn't mean that the component which is looking for that value in the URL will reflect the value if we change it. So we need to react to an event. So probably, yeah, we're gonna need to do this here. I'm gonna copy this entire method from here. Yoink, and let's head to the header. Let's put it, oh, there it is. We are doing it. Why is it? Why is it not refreshing? Because I'm doing it in Blade. Am I not? Yeah, but it should still work. Do I need to do this in Alpine? I probably need to do this in Alpine. Alpine JS. Why am I having such a big trouble with this? Yeah, we probably need to do the same thing with that we do, for example, with these elements here, that we switch what we are looking at based on a click, and that's Alpine.js. So let's try. Oh, that does give me an idea though. What if we had a... No. Or maybe. No. So yeah, I probably need to use Alpine.js. Let me see how I was doing it in the group. Edit group, wire key. If show edit group form. wonder if I can do just wire project ID. No, it's still A. And there's this as well. Can only be used in a template. I use XShow then? Apparently so. Inspect H2. Inspect A. Hello, Abid from Indonesia. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining. You're awesome. So this works now. Does it work the other way around? Going back to old tasks. Still keeping the A. Inspect. Oh, wait. Is this Livewire? Yes, it is. It's Livewire. Laravel Livewire. And sprinkled with a little Alpine JS just to make it better. Wait. Hold on a minute, and I keep doing it. Oof. I know why it's not updating, because I'm not setting the value here. This project ID equals project ID. Can it be that easy? Go back to the header real quick. Let me get rid of this. Okay, let's try that again. So right now, this is H2. H2. And changes to a link. There it is. And then switching back to null. Changes to H2. Yeah, that was a problem. Wow. So yeah, the problem is that I'm checking for project ID, which is a property on the component, and the method that reacts to me clicking on a sidebar link, it's calling this method here, passing the value, the current value for whatever I'm setting it to. If I click on all tasks, I set it to null. If I click on a project, I set it to an ID. Problem is that when I react to this, I need to also update the method or the property in this class up here, which is what I'm using to make the decision to show or hide one of the two elements. And I wasn't doing that. It is doing it in the group. If you check this here, that's what I'm doing here. That's why the group does react properly to a click on the sidebar. And now the header does it as well. Okay, that's out of the way. Now, hover. Let's see if we can get it with hover text. The decoration or text underline? How underline? Maybe it's just underline. Is it just underline? Yes, it's underline. Okay. Let's switch to a project. There it is. Cool. Let's add an icon here that it's only visible when we hover over it. Ooh, I think there is a way in Tailwind to react to the parent state. Let's see. Styling based on parent state, group modifier. When you need to style an element based on the state of some parent element, mark the parent with a group class and use group dash whatever. In this case, group hover is the one I need. So I just need to come over here because, well, yeah, let's do it here. So group hover. Is that it? Oh no, just add group here in the parent and then group hover on the child. Let's just do group here. And what I'm thinking is do I have the hero icons? I do. I think I do. Let me make sure first. Yeah, hero icon O, and this would be an edit. What was the name of the... Oh, and by the way, I learned that it's pronounced heroicons. Heroicons. Heroicons? Not hero icons. Heroicons. I think. Yeah, let's do this one. So pencil square. So should be able to just say class group hover display. Sorry. Inline block. And here, let's just do hidden, I think. The default. See if that works. don't think it did. Did I save? Yes, I did. Oh, that's not the right class. Oof, okay, kind of works. We need to fix that. All right, maybe. Maybe we just need to do everything up here. Or what if we do flex item center, justify center. No. That work? Yes, we just need to make this also group hover. Oh, hold on. Why not? So it's just setting the group class here. And then group hover stroke white on the SVG. Group hover text white. Group hover text white. If I can't get it to work in the next 10 minutes, I'm just gonna go with the highlight or the underline for now, and then figure out how I can get that icon to show up when I want it to. Me, or is it should be showing? Is it the span that is causing the problem here? I think it's a span. Why is this? Hmm. Oh boy. Okay, it's kind of working. It's weird. If I put it inside the span, well, now it works. Jeez. Okay. Kind of small, isn't it? Maybe 5? Yeah, 5 is better. I do want it to have a pointer. Okay. What do you guys think? Looking good? Kind of, I don't know if I want to, but I'm tempted to extend the underline all the way up to here. but I don't know if that's gonna look good or not. I think I'm gonna keep it like that for now. I can understand that if I click on it, then I will be able to edit. And now that I think about it too, I don't think I need to have... I don't think the A tag is completely necessary, because to be honest, the event, I'm gonna put it in the div, I think. Or should I put it in the div? What would happen if I did this? Okay. That's good. That means I don't need the... I don't need this. Right? Yeah, that's right. Now I don't think I like the underline. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Underline or no underline? The thing is, I want to keep the icon inside. I want to keep the icon or this band inside the A tag, because I do want to have the click action in the A tag, meaning that if I click on the icon, that is technically part of the A tag, so the click event will still work, so that I don't have to go one element above to place the event there. That is still is going to affect the H2, and I don't want to do that. So if I keep the span and the inside the A tag, that will work. But if I underline it, then there is going to be like a space here between these two, and the underline is going to go all the way up to the beginning of the icon. Don't like how that looks. I think this is good, right? Think. You can understand there's a pointer, there's an edit icon, meaning that something's going to happen when you click it, whether it's the text or the icon itself. If you go to all tasks, then nothing happens. There's nothing there. Go back here. There it is. Yeah, and I think I like it. I like this way better. Okay. I think the next thing I need is the dialog. So, which reminds me, do we have a test for creating or updating a task? Sorry, a project, add project, edit project. So yeah, we do have a test for the edit project, which means we have a component, which is this one, edit project. And there is an edit project template, which should be empty. It's not. No, this is edit task, sorry. Edit project. Yeah, there it is. So I am going to grab everything from edit task, because this has a form with an input that I can change, and also has all of the buttons that I need. So let me grab this whole thing here. and paste it here. So what do we need? Show dialog. We are going to need that in the edit project component here. So public bool show dialog. It's going to be false by default. And again, there you go. So show dialog. Then we have the panel. Reset dialog form. We need that method. Let's go copy that from the edit task component. Just going to reset the form, which we have, and then reset the error back. What else? We are calling a wire submit update, and we do have that in the project. We have the update method here, which calls the form update. We need validation here. So let's go real quick to edit task. I think we already took care of that here. Form update. We didn't? Oh, it's in the form, is it? Let me check. Project form. Yeah, there's a validate there. We need this line in the update as well. 14 lines down, paste, new line, undo that last and save. Okay, so edit project has the update method, which calls the update method in the project form, which validates the name. Let's keep going. We have a label. This should be name. Then a wire input that is wire to, again, project name. So form name, actually. The placeholder will be project name. Error has to be wired to form name. We don't need this select here. What did I do? We don't need this thing. And then we just need the buttons for save, cancel, and delete. The delete is going to be calling the destroy method, which I think we already have. Edit project. It's called delete. We're going to have to rename this, which is probably going to break the test, but we'll check that when we're done. Are you sure you want to delete this project? Okay. So that calls destroy, which calls form delete, which deletes the project. Now, I'm wondering what is going to happen. Let me check. Let me check something real quick. So if I go to the create task.blade.ph, create tasks. There you go. So foreign ID for project nullable. What was the name of the constraint to make this update on Cascade? I don't remember. If in doubt, check the docs. Constraints. Foreign key constraints. Is it constraint? No. On update. There you go. On delete, cascade. I think this is what we need. Let's put it before, after. So what I'm expecting that to do is that when I delete the parent of this foreign ID, which is the project, if I delete the project to which this task belongs to, the foreign ID value should be set to no automatically. I'm hoping. So that means I need to refresh the database. Need to log in again, of course. Okay, let's see. What am I missing? And this one is not saved. Is there anything else here? No. So let's just save that one. Now we need to put this somewhere, right? We need to add this edit task. No, not edit task. This is edit project. We need the edit project. Did I modify the wrong one? No, I didn't. This is the one. Why was the other one modified? What changed? What did I change? I don't know. Anyway. Edit project. We need this edit project component in, I think it's the dashboard where we're putting it. Yeah. So Livewire, edit project. Now we need to open it. So the way that works is, let's check the edit task. Here, we need a method that is going to set the project that we're working on and then show dialog true. I'm gonna copy this and just modify it to my needs. Yoink, edit project. So here we're going to change this to edit project. This event is going to be fired when we click on the project name in the header. And that is going to pass the project. So in the form, we're going to need a method that is going to be called set project. And we are going to pass the project received in the payload and then set show dialog to true. Project form. We already have a method set project. That's fine. Okay. Now let's emit that event. See how we're doing it on the task. So group. No, actually, let's check the header. No, edit task. Scratch that, the group. So where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here. This is what we need to do also in the header. So click dispatch, edit task. Let's see if just that line works. Yank that and let's go to the header. And put it here. I don't know if add click is going to work. I hope it will. Oh, but because this is an href or an a tag, we need to use click prevent. And then the dispatch event is called edit project. And then this is the project. And we have, oh, okay. Oh, we do have the project ID already. EC. So we're passing just the project ID as the payload, but the method that is listening for the event is going to basically take that ID because we are type hinting that as a model. Here, because we are type hinting that as a project model, is going to take that ID, look up the project in the database, and then return the model in this variable here. So do it, it's like what's it called in the routes? Model binding? Yeah. Implicit model binding, but for events. We just need to see if this works actually. All right, let's give it a try. Or not. Livewire only supports one HTML element per component. Multiple rule. Oh, I think I know what that is. Or not? What's happening here? Multiple root elements detected for component edit task. Edit task? Oh, what did I do? I think that was the thing that I saved. Oh, dear Lord. What did I do? Are you seeing this? like I copied it twice. Why did I do that? 3 times. What? That's interesting. I don't know what happened there. So just save here. What now? Typed property project must not be accessed before initialization. Really? Edit project. Why do I have this? Shouldn't have it in the edit project. The form already has a project. Yeah. No, I don't need this here. Nor I need the mount. Okay. What happened to my styles? The hell? Oh, I messed it up. Okay. So edit project again. No, sorry, header. There it is. I was missing a double quotes. So click on that, nothing happens. There are no errors. So what's happening? Inspect. I think it might be because I'm using add click and that sometimes doesn't work. Let me try something different. Wire click. Still nothing. Okay, let's go back. Do I need to do it with wire dispatch? Still nothing. Okay. Is it the prevent that is messing me up? No. Okay. I need to figure out if this is reaching the method that I want. So I'm gonna go real quick to the edit project. Into a quick DD here. No, it's not even reaching that. Or I'm just a dumbass and I forgot to import the function. I hate that that doesn't give me an error. Using the on method, the on attribute, when not importing while not importing the attribute, doesn't give me an error and just doesn't do anything. Let's see if that's the case. There it is. Okay. That was on me, partly. I just wish that if I use the on property on a function, that Livewire would give me an error saying that the method or the attribute has not been imported or something. I don't know. Instead of just not doing anything. But all right, so that means that this is going to be called. And there you have it. We have this so that we can change test the validation real quick. That works. Let's call it project B, then save. Now I'm gonna have to dispatch an event here so that the sidebar is going to, so that the sidebar updates automatically, because if I do this, that worked. Also, I need to close this. If I refresh, that worked, but I need to close the dialog and update the sidebar. So on update here, in fact, we already did this in edit task. Show dialog false, that closes the dialog, and then we are going to dispatch a method called project. Sorry, not a method, an event called project updated. Then we go to the sidebar template and we just add another project updated listener. And Y refresh. Save. Try that again. Call it project A again. Ooh, that was close. Project A, save, closes, this updates. Okay, now moment of truth. So right now, project A has all of the tasks, which means that if I delete that, all of these should go to all tasks. Let me real quick open the database just to make sure that everything works. Table plus. So all of the tasks have project ID 1. What happens if I click on this, project A, delete, are you sure? Okay, I need another event. Before I do that, let me do that first. Okay. Let's give it a try. So project A, delete, are you sure? Okay. I think that worked. No, it didn't. This should be no. And it isn't. It works because, yeah, I mean, there are no projects, but I don't like it that if I create a new project, oh, and look at that, the header didn't even update, so I need to fix that. This should go to all tasks. This is because the link still has project ID 1. So I need to update the URL, clear the value. That will update clear the value, dispatch an event so that the header will reflect. And I probably need a before delete hook on the project model so that I can update all of the children and clear the association and set everything to no. Okay, we are close. We are close to finish. But we already have an hour and 15 minutes in. So that means that we're gonna take care of that little detail, just cleaning everything up when we delete a project. Should be easy, shouldn't take us too long. Just making sure that all of the tasks are clean, that the foreign ID is null, and that the header reflects. We're going to do that next week before we move on to the search. So next week, we're going to implement the search to filter all of the tasks regardless of the project. We're going to use a full text search here, I think. And finally, we need to also implement the labels on the tasks so that we can assign colors and labels to each task as well as a project. All right. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you next week. Also, on Wednesday, the live stream on Wednesdays is going to restart next week. So stay tuned for that. I have an idea for a project that I'll share with you on Wednesday and maybe start working on that. All right, if you found any of this helpful, as always, don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to the channel. We are 6 away from 5,000. So if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.